I'm recording.
You're in time. Welcome everybody to the 2013 Throwback Championships. A beautiful day here in beautiful Turlock, California. For the first event, we have the distance medley, and it's already off. Sorry, there's a quick commercial break there, but it's already off, and we have up first Dawson Vorderbrigge and Terrence Ellis running the 800 leg. Both are respectable All-Americans. They went to nationals last year, and both wonderful fellas. Funny. Anthony, I know you. I saw you talking to Dawson earlier today. What was he telling you? What was his strategy for this race after going up against such a formidable opponent like Terrence Ellis?
He was just gonna say, run fast, do what I can.
There's no
pressure.
Team, is what he told me.
You know, I got a couple of contradicting quotes here, because I talked to him and he said, I'm going to demolish that Terrence like an old building.
Approximately 61.
What was that for that first lap, Tyler?
I only got the second 200, but that was a 29.
Both are looking incredibly strong. I know they had a strong base coming into the season. You know, I had caught Terrence a couple days before during his training regimen, and asked Terrence, what's your secret? How have you gotten so much faster over the years? And he said, I don't speak English, man. And I don't know if he was joking or not, because he seemed to speak perfectly good English with me. But
no habla inglés.
Yeah, so everybody, thank you for joining us at the 2013 Throwback Championships. Oh, a 62. Both looking incredibly strong, right on each other's tail.
I think Terrence is waiting for a big kick.
You know, he did that last year at the something relays, and we saw that big kick at that 200 mark. I can't remember the name of that race. I was wasted announcing, but it was a great. Oh, and now they're kind of joining in together, both stride for stride, looking good. Rocking with Dawson rocking the 1970 classic throwback jersey.
Terrence was itching right there, but I think that might have been too early. Dawson's.
Excuse me, I had said that they were running an 800 earlier. My mistakes.
No, they're running a 1200.
They're running a 1200. Now this is the last leg of the 1200. Now Dawson seems to be going right there at the 340 mark. There he goes. There goes Dawson. He's kicking it in. Now we see that stride, that graceful long ostrich stride that Dawson has. And now there goes Terrence, sensing him right on the back. Now we know Terrence is a fast kicker. Oh, here we go. Now they're both really opening up here. This reminds me of the
203 for that 800.
203 for that. These boys are flying. This reminds me a lot of the 1998 Seoul Championships. Here goes Terrence. Now Terrence is moving away from Dawson. Now Dawson kind of gets his speed later on in the season. Now there goes Dawson with those. Dawson's coming in, and there's Terrence with those beautiful bright shoes. They're not matching, but it's okay because he can pull them off. And there comes Terrence coming in, and there's Dawson running a very strong leg.
Palmer and Hunter running 600s.
All right, Palmer and Hunter now.
Getting the split on Palmer.
So we all remember what Palmer Thiel did at the 1922 World Championships. He punched the judge and said, your timing's wrong.
Also notable for his many second places in the mile steeple, but never winning.
Now Palmer Thiel is the brother to the much more talented and better looking Tyler Thiel.
And reigning mile steeple champion.
Who is out with the flu right now. And there's Hunter Robbins. Now Hunter, to me, Tyler, is probably the...
Palmer at 29 for the 200.
And Hunter coming in about 32. Now, to me, Hunter is probably...
Hunter looks like he's gaining on him right now.
Yeah, Hunter is... You know, I caught Hunter a few days ago, and I said, Hunter, what's your secret? And he replied by saying... Now we got Palmer coming in on the stretch right here. Now Palmer is looking good. He's looking strong. I know he was coming over the flu a few days ago. He is control. He's looking very good. And there's Hunter. Now we see Palmer coming around. Oh, Palmer's looking strong here.
Hunter looks like he's fading a little bit.
Hunter does look like he's fading. Now he doesn't have that base.
To close the gap a little too fast.
You know, those freshmen always try to make mistakes there. And there's Palmer. Palmer's looking very good at that beautiful, big, wide stride.
I forgot. Palmer's at 75 for 500.
Palmer.
I think he used 400 time.
Our Hunter does seem to be fading now.
15-second 100.
This might be the end of it, guys.
Handing off to Tomas.
Hunter and
Palmer at about 128. Not bad.
Not a bad 600 leg, if I might say so myself. Now here comes Tomas. Now we all know Tomas runs for the national team of Colombia, and is currently off training and running here at Stanislaus.
Tomas is running 1,000.
Tomas is going up against Dean Alley. Dean Alley, famously known as the Sonoran champion 3 years running. Now let's see if Dean can catch up to Tomas.
It looks to me that Tomas went out a little too fast.
He did seem to go out a little too fast.
He's about 30. Dean looks relaxed.
Dean does look relaxed. Now Dean might close the gap here. Dean is an experienced 800 runner and does have a stronger leg.
Also, let me interject. Dean, Vojta, and Terrence have all been doing workouts for a little bit longer than everybody else, so they should be in slightly better shape.
You know, I had caught Tomas almost a week ago, and I saw him at a Mexican restaurant, and I said, Tomas, what are you doing? And he said something in Spanish, and I had no idea what he was saying, so I thanked him for the interview.
Tomas at 61.
Tomas he did go out like a bat out of hell there.
That might have been disastrous for Tomas.
Let's see, I think Tomas might crash here, Tyler. I've seen a lot of races, and this is looking a lot like the 1955 Czechoslovakia
Dean's
championship.
already closing down the gap a
Dean is closing down the gap. Tomas does seem to be fading now. Oh, this is looking rough. Now I think the Sonoran Wildcat is going to jump in and snag him. There we go. Dean is closing in on the gap.
Look at their faces.
Tomas' stride is getting a little shorter. Now I don't know what's shorter, Tomas' stride or Tomas himself as a human being.
Dean's got the eye of the tiger. I think Dean's going to gobble him up here.
I honestly think so too. Right now, Tomas is looking a lot like chocolate, and Dean's looking a lot like that fat kid. And he's going to gobble him right up.
And then they're going to be handing off to Alan and Cameron.
No, I think it's going to be...
No, they still got another lap though.
No, it's not going to be Alan and Cameron.
Alex running an 800?
Yep.
Yep, Alan and Alex are running the 8.
Oh, yeah, they're slowing way down.
Okay, now here we go. Now, Dean is gobbling up, just like you said, Tyler. Great call. Dean is gobbling up.
I don't have Dean's clip, but Tomas is at 210.
Now, we have Tomas mic'd up, and he just cursed at him in Spanish. He said something there. We don't want to repeat it.
Puta madre.
Something along those lines. Now, Anthony, I know you are good friends with Tomas. You guys both went to American River College in Sacramento together.
KRC.
What was he like going to school? What was it like going to school with Tomas?
It was an enjoyable experience, if I do say so myself.
Really? Because last time I asked you that, you said he's a little
I'm going to estimate Dean's time based off Tomas's. He's at about...
Okay, now Dean is passing off to Alan Castaneda and Alex Reyes, the Riverbank boy wonder, right after German Fernandez. Now, they're both going off. Now, Alan seemed to go off really hard, trying to widen that lead there.
Alan's out hard. That might work to Alex's advantage.
Now, we know Alex isn't the strongest closer or the strongest mind, but they're both great athletes and both great human beings. Now, they're both friends of mine. I know Alan came from a very rough background.
Alan, 26 for the first 200.
Oh, Alan is out there flying. I don't know if he realizes how fast he's going right now, Tyler. And there's Alex.
Too fast.
I'd say so myself. We know Alan came from a troubled background in Stockton after numerous occasions and numerous interactions with the police.
Numerous allegations of rape and murder.
I heard once he stole his own coach's car. There he is. Now Alan is running away with this. I don't think
56.
I don't think Alex is going to be able to gain in. I don't know, Tyler. I don't think he's going to be able to make up that gap.
Out there. I think
Alan is going to run away with this.
The gap's going to stay the same.
That might be all she wrote, folks. Now, what do you know about Alex, Tyler?
I believe Alan is handing off to Canwar, and Alex is giving it to Vojta. So they still have a chance.
Now, that's going to be an interesting mile because Canwar currently does have the third fastest 5K in Stanislaus history.
Was the second.
So I know Alex is a good friend of yours, Tyler. What do you have to say about him?
He had a great 15 at Davis one time.
This is true. That was probably the highlight of his college career.
408, I think.
407, I believe.
407, but he looked good. He had a good kick.
For those of us joining in, this is the 800 leg for the distance medley relay presented by Febreze. Track never smelled so good. And there comes Alan just closing in. Now he's going to be passing off to Canwar Dhaliwal.
Dying hard.
Now Canwar Dhaliwal, he is dying hard, but I think he did what he had to do.
He wrapped it up though.
Now
Canwar 201.
Wow, blazing time by Alan. Apparently going out hard works. Now Canwar Dhaliwal has started the mile, and Alex will be passing off to Vojta. Vojta, the national Czech champion. There's Canwar Dhaliwal. Canwar's taking some time off modeling for GQ to come run for track.
Now, if I were Canwar here, I would take these first couple laps nice and easy.
I'd say so myself. Canwar does have that mean kick. Now, this is going to be an interesting mile to see because Vojta is an experienced 800 runner, Tyler. Both looking very good. Very good. Now I know, Anthony, I saw you chit-chatting it up with Kanwar a few minutes before his leg. What did he have to say to you, Anthony?
I don't remember.
That's probably because you're high. There comes Kanwar coming in. Kanwar is looking great with those not matching shoes. Not very characteristic of Kanwar, who's like very orderly, but he's looking good.
He seems to be lacking his green racing flats that he wore all last season.
Kanwar at 63.
Kanwar
I think we're seeing some really rookie opening laps here today.
I say so myself. Vojta, what looks wrong with Vojta?
Vojta looks slow.
Vojta looks very slow, but also Kanwar did come in at a 63.
Oh, hey, I got 01.
Vojta is looking a little weak. I think that's all she wrote. What is going on here with Vojta? That might be that extra mileage catching up to Vojta.
Well, let's mind you, Vojta is smart. Kanwar went out a little too fast.
Fun fact of the day, Vojta is also the national Czech chess champion, along with being an experienced and distinguished runner in that country. Here's Kanwar Dhaliwal. Now Kanwar Dhaliwal is best friends with the announcer who is talking right now, which is me, and I'm speaking in third person, which is kind of weird. There's Kanwar.
Calling at the royal tent.
There's Kanwar Dhaliwal. Look at those legs, they look fantastic.
Oh, it looks smooth.
Very smooth.
I don't think that fast first lap affected him too much.
I don't think so. He is in stellar shape. You know, I caught him a few nights before the race. He came over at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I asked him, you know, Kanwar, what do you have planned for this mile?
Kanwar at about 2:12.
Oh, Kanwar 2:12 for that 8. Now he is looking very good. Now I don't know what's wrong with Vojta here. There might be an injury issue, or his legs do seem a little...
Vojta has had an ankle injury the past week or two.
Oh, okay, that might be playing a factor here. But I think this distance medley is all wrapped up, Tyler.
About 2:26.
Vojta at 2:26, so it's not looking good for Vojta. It's looking like he's going to be a little over 5 for the mile. Here comes Kanwar. Now Kanwar is going to probably go under 440 pace, and he's looking strong. It's kind of hard to run alone when you got that big of a gap. Would you agree, Tyler?
Not when you're winning.
Well said.
Kanwar at 2:48 for 600. No. 1,000.
Yes, for the 1,000. Good thing you can count.
Kanwar's racing this car right now. The car seems to be winning.
I remember back a few years ago, Kanwar is actually a local here. He's at a Pittman High School, apparently staring at that hurdle. That looked very important. Maybe there was a bug or something on it.
You seem to be really amused by that hurdle. Kanwar looks good.
Kanwar is a local slow track star, going undefeated his senior year in the mile. Stop talking over me, Tyler.
1200.
323 now. Vojta
is toast. Don't even film Vojta. He doesn't want to see it.
I want some breakfast. Now I got some eggs. All I need is some Vojta right now because he is toast, friends. He is toast.
Do you like butter on your toast?
I'm not sure if that was a sexual reference, but
would you like muffin butter?
Would you like me to butter your toast?
Let's keep this professional, guys. This is a family athletic program. This is being viewed.
Butter your muffin?
If you're joining us now, this is the last leg of the mile of the distance medley relay at the 2013 Throwback Championship.
4 minutes for Kanwar at 1400.
Presented by Febreze. Track never smelled so good.
Is that our only sponsor?
I like Papa John's. No, we still got Papa John's. They're giving away
2 million pizzas.
Yep.
They're giving away the extra ones.
Coming in. Kanwar seems to be just cruising in here now. He is just relaxing. He's coming in. Let's see if you can get a wave to the announcers. Oh, he is waving to us.
Let's get a wave to the announcers.
Looking good. Look at that beautiful smile.
Wave to the announcers.
Along with being a GQ model, he is also a model for Colgate. Here he's coming in, just cruising in the finish. Oh, wrapping it in. And Kanwar's team has won this distance medley convincingly.
Vojta woke up a little bit, but it's too little too late.
I'm sorry, Vojta. Go back to Czech and just keep running there, buddy. Welcome to America. And that concludes the distance medley relay at the 2013 Throwback Championships. Let's take a quick commercial break and a word from our sponsors.